No, that's all right.
My buddy Garrett's buy all the sleds if you're interested. I don't know if
All
that's
right,
something
yeah.
you want to do.
Tent 1, you said, right?
Tent 1?
Yeah, I'll do a walk by on these and I'll head straight over there.
I know a lot of guys here, so if you want to interview guys with special stuff, I can help you out there. But
Yeah.
I told him, he says, yeah, I'll do an interview.
Sweet.
He's got 6 Arctic Cats, and
I'll head over there.
they look really nice. Tent
Yeah,
1.
thank you for the heads up. Tent 1.
Yeah, you won't know who he is. I mean,
But it's Garrett, you said,
you
right?
want to do these quick, or I can tell him you'll be on your way over.
Yeah, well, we can do a walk by together.
Sure.
And if you're just joining us, we're at the VSCA National Vintage Snowmobile Show in Old Forge, New York. And we've been just talking with Glenn Ford here. He's going to set us up with a guy that's got 6 cats. 6 cats in tent 1. Garrett Coe, you said, right?
Yeah, him and his dad, Daryl. Yeah.
Nice. And I guess this is where they're going to have the auction.
I can get that thing home. Okay.
Cool deal. So when we were filming earlier, we were in this building over here. Here's Marilyn Crane. Hey, Marilyn. Nice. And I think we've got food and stuff. I haven't been outside very much. They've got pulled pork and crab cakes over there. Pulled pork and pulled crab. Now, if you were viewing yesterday, we did some footage in tent 4, tent 3, tent 2, and now we're walking over here with Glenn to look at tent 1. He's going to hook us up with an Arctic Cat exhibitor over there.
Beautiful day, huh?
Perfect. Could not ask for better for this, huh?
Fantastic.
Unbelievable. A lot of nice dogs here today, too. Not that has anything to do with anything, but I do like dogs.
Absolutely. I saw a bear last night.
Oh, kidding? Really?
Yeah. Right
Yeah, at
in
the-
front of us.
No kidding. At the motel, they were saying they have bears around. They say not to leave food in your car.
Exactly. He's halfway down on the left there.
All right. Ooh. The guy in the red shirt?
That's his, he's actually sitting down. I'll get him for you.
All right. This pink scorpion, the stretch scorpion. Ronald Carlin, 79, 69. The trailer behind it. Wow. Stretch motoski. How you doing? You mind being on camera?
I don't care.
Cool. It's Garrett,
Garrett,
right? Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Cool deal. Garrett Coe.
Yes, sir.
Cool deal. Yeah, I'm Mike with Vintage Snowmobile Lovers.
Where's that at, Mike?
Vermont, northern Vermont, Derby Line, Vermont. Here's a little thing on the podcast. But there's a rumor going around you've got some really nice cats in here.
Yeah, we brought 7 cats and 1 Budweiser. It's a
Wow.
factory 77 Blizzard Michigan Special.
That's amazing.
Now,
Does it run on Budweiser?
never tried.
or the rider?
Yeah, I bet you the rider rides on Budweiser.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. I didn't-
No, that's fine. That's funny, man. Now, what makes this unique, even though it's not here, I took it out. In order to race out west, Michigan, sanctioned rules were for 76, 77, factory headlight, factory tail light. I have the headlight. I just didn't make it to get it installed for the show.
Gotcha, all right.
Anyway, it's a 440, 454.
Yeah.
The motor has been gone through by Wall Brothers.
Yeah.
Had brand new pipes built, brand new carb, brand new clutch, and I've never fired it.
Wow, yeah.
There's no gas, the engine's just coated in oil.
Yeah.
If you come back here to the seat,
Yeah.
factory embroidered
Wow.
Miss Budweiser.
I'm going to come in this side of...
No, absolutely.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but continue, yeah, by all means.
The sled was sold at Smith Marine,
Yeah.
Old Forge, and that is actually, if you go back to the front,
Yeah.
right there,
Smith,
that would be-
yes.
the guy had it painted right on there.
Okay.
That's where she was sold from brand new.
Awesome. Now, I see also...
And-
Go ahead.
Originally, this came with a cleated titanium track.
Wow.
And this was going to get raced again after it was gone through. New York State changed the rules, no more cleated track, blah, blah, blah. So it now has a rubber converted track. Then after that was done, they abolished the class completely. So the guy, well, me and the guy that were going to do this, we got mad and said it's going to be a show sled.
Yeah.
So,
Turn lemons into lemonade.
yep, it's never been fired. It's all converted. I mean, if they ever brought the class back,
You'd be
I
ready.
could put the headlight back in it, pull rope, turn key, and go.
Nice. That is really impressive.
Thank you.
And Mark Bellinger was the driver?
Yep, and actually, he's one of my very good best friends. He's actually a customer of mine because my father over there in the Cummins hat,
Yeah.
we fix heavy-duty diesel trucks.
Sure.
He has a construction business. And Mark raced pro IFS 340. He's known at a national level. He's won multiple races.
Yeah.
And so originally it was his sled, and then I bought it from him, and
Nice.
just it's a very good friend of mine.
And I like this graphic here. I just noticed this chicken graphic.
Yeah,
So what's going on here? Bird eating the cat.
Down with that,
So is that Tweety getting revenge on Sylvester?
I think
Is that-
so.
Wow. Well, it had to happen eventually, right?
Absolutely.
That is cool.
Only a matter of time.
Very cool. And then you're based out of Munnsville, New York.
Yep, Munnsville, New York. Yep,
Yeah.
about an hour and a half away.
Nice.
This one isn't ours, but
Okay.
this is my '74 original 400 quad plug El Tigre.
Original.
It's
Wow.
100% original. It's just been, I buffed the hood, I cleaned the skis, polished the shocks.
Wow. A true survivor.
This is a legit survivor. Because they made these track and trail tuned. This is a track version with the diamond pleat seat, which is all original.
Very nice.
Factory gauges.
There we go.
And there's your money shot.
Yes. Very cool.
One of those sleds that never made it to the racetrack.
And I bet it would have done well had it made it to the racetrack.
Well, these kind of struggled because they were competing against the Mercury snow and trail twisters
Oh, yeah.
of the era,
Those are formidable.
and they would smoke these
Wow.
all day long.
Sure.
So these were fun if you wanted to go out and trail ride or mess around with your buddies.
Sure.
That made it more enjoyable.
Yeah. And they look nice.
Yeah.
One of the sharper sleds on the snow. Then and now, I
they,
think.
they caught your eye. They drew your attention. You'd be like, hey, look at that thing coming.
Sure. Very
Then,
cool.
This is my 76 440 restored LT gray.
I'm going to work my way up toward you here.
This sled I bought in a bushel basket. It was sitting out in the woods,
Yep.
and I started this with the motor. And then it took 5 sleds, hard sleds, to put this together.
Wow.
Legitly, I had a motor and I built everything around it.
That's amazing. Very, very nice.
And they made a boatload of 500s in '76.
Yep.
But this is the smaller power. This is the 440 for you.
440. Very nice. Yeah, that came out nice.
And I ended up finding all the gauge package for it. And since it's restored, because that was a 901 speedometer, I've rode this 170 miles.
No kidding, since the resto.
Since the resto, it's got 170, legit.
Yeah, nice. Very cool.
And
So Skip Estes says he loves the 74 400 El Tigre. He said he bought a 340 new in 74.
awesome.
Cool. So we got plenty of people viewing this.
That's cool, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I appreciate
Oh, and
that.
Gary Porter says a great show. So, cool deal, man.
It's awesome. It's
People are
wild.
responding to this. Is this yours also?
This, okay, me and my father. He
Okay.
run around here somewhere. Oh, he's right there. It's fine, Mom. But my father,
Nice.
as a kid, grew up. He had a '71 Panther 399 Kohler, and he bought it from Ulig Brothers, which was an Arctic Cat dealer in Madison. And he worked on a farm. You know, he made payments throughout the year. Well, I think it was the first or second ride out when he was a kid. He was coming off a bank with a buddy on the back, and the cleats caught the road. Burl rolled it, ripped the engine out of it. So, because this is a father-son hobby, Dad's like, hey, Garrett, let's find a '71 Panther 399 Kohler. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we did, and we found all the options for '71. The windshield
rack and-
extension.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you don't see that.
No,
That
I've
is
never
a
seen one of
factory
those.
extension.
Wow. And it's got the rack and the backrest and the bags.
The backrest, the saddlebags, the seat riser. You come over and
Yeah, let's come around this side. Sir, excuse me. Oh, look at this. Ice Fisherman's Dream right there.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't believe that extension kit.
Oh, you can prove it. Yeah.
I can prove it because right there's
Dual
the package.
stock. That's amazing.
And you know the seat riser, blah blah blah. Electric factory electric start.
Yeah.
Oops, took the choke off. Speedometer. And when we got the sled, that is the mileage.
404.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
So the old man and I restored her, and
I like this.
Yep, that's factory. Cool. Air snorkel.
Very cool. Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's cool. I like the idea too of restoring a sled that meant something back in the day. But,
no, you're good. I don't need to do work stuff.
No, it's all good. On the tank in the back.
Yep, and I mean, we got this. I mean, because these are always cracked, but we got this. It didn't have any breaks in that trunk, but it's hard to prevent.
It's true, yeah. A lot of those, you're right, a lot of those are damaged.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they usually, of course, they break around the reflector, but...
Sure. Very nice. And I like the, what they call it, Flying A? Is that what they call it?
Yep, that's the Flying A.
Yeah.
Painted that in, so it drew a little attention to you.
Nice. But yeah, go ahead, yeah.
And then over here, this is a Survivor. This is an original 70 Panther with a 295 J-Lo. That's unrestored. That's just been a cleaned up, barn find sled.
Wow, 295. Go ahead.
And I mean, the hood has been buffed. I mean, because when we found this was in a barn. And I quickly found out why it sat in the barn so long. It was because when we got her home and cleaned up, that's the part number of the engine that was on it. The sled was, if it was ridden, it was written very minimal at best.
So these numbers are from the factory, you're saying?
Yes, and we checked that number. That is the part number for that loaded engine. Clutch carb.
That's amazing. So next to no miles on this thing.
No, but I couldn't get it to run. You know, we brought it home, I'm like, hey, there's something wrong. And when you did get it to run, it would spew oil and gas out from underneath the base gasket. So I'm like, well, no big deal. Pull the cylinder off. Come to find out, I'm assuming from the factory, they dropped the cylinder. So it wasn't a true surface to the base.
Yeah.
I had an NOS cylinder, new base gasket.
Yeah, nice. Back in business.
Back in business.
That's amazing. Very cool.
I mean, they made a boatload of these, but it's just one that hasn't been damaged. You know what I mean?
Survivor.
Survivor.
That's incredible.
I didn't register. I don't know if we're
Now, before we move on to this one, I have to take a closer look at this. I love your...
that's Mom's art craft work.
That's amazing. And is this your mom over here?
That's my mother, Cheryl.
Hey, Mom. How you doing? Beautiful work.
Thank you.
I love that.
I'm very proud of my boys.
I love your hat, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get a close-up on your hat?
Yeah, you might as well be famous too, Dick.
Yes. I didn't bring my sleds. I was down Carlisle yesterday.
Nice.
We had time to put everything together.
Oh, man.
But yeah, please continue, yeah.
Okay, this. All right, this is a 68 Panther, 372 J-Lo. Let's see. I graduated high school in 2002. Well, 2003, we were at a show in Cortland, New
Love that
York.
mountain cat.
This sled, another one, bushel basket, was in pieces. And I just wanted to buy the gas tank. Well, the guy wouldn't sell the gas tank, he would buy the whole sled.
Sure.
So we bought the whole sled for $250, brought it home. Shazam.
Project, wow,
Brought
that's
it back to
amazing.
life.
And that's one of those suitcase gas tanks, isn't it? You can carry it with you?
Yep. And this is...
Oh, and you get a second one, too.
Yep, that's the auxiliary. This is a 68 with a 372 J-Lo. We went big on this one. We re-chromed everything. And see, and in 68, this had to be an early 68. Because if you pay attention to this muffler, most of these had brackets that came this way and it bolted to the motor mount. This one has got a bracket this way and it's actually bolted to the hood hinge.
Interesting.
So, I know it's early. Because Cat would do weird stuff like that.
Yeah, some experiments.
Experiments, yes.
Even these were, I think, a good experiment because you don't have to take the whole sled to gas up. You can just take the can to the gas station and bring it back.
Yep.
Brilliant idea.
And then the other thing that's weird, a lot of things get overlooked. If you pay attention to this Tilton carb, external fuel pump that's threaded into the side of the body.
Yeah.
Because most of these, the pump was bolted to the underneath, you know, the round plates.
Yep.
So
Very
that would
cool.
be like what I'd call an external side mount pump.
Yeah.
But that's a numbered matching carb to the engine.
Very cool. Oh, and Doug Reinstra says the Panther is sweet.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not sure which Panther, but they're all great.
They're all good. They're all here.
They're all sweet.
And all these, Mike, every one, because I overhaul the motors completely.
Yeah.
Every one of these run.
Wow.
And they get ridden, and then you clean them up, put them away, show them. So everything that you see here is 100% fully functional.
That's amazing.
You can turnkey, pull the rope, and drive it.
Yeah, very cool.
So
Yeah, it brings back a lot of memories.
nothing here is missing.
Everything's complete. Huh?
Everything's complete. Nothing here is missing parts.
That's amazing.
And right here, this is a historic piece. This actually
an early trail cam.
should be in a museum.
Yeah.
That is a one-year wonder. It's a 75 Trail Cat.
Trail Cat. They only made like very hardly.
200 and change.
Is that the first version of it? Of the trail cat?
Yes.
Amazing.
And that is 168 of 245 or whatever the number is. It's low.
Yeah.
And another one, we bought this in a bushel basket from Tony Rolfus out of, I believe he's from Minnesota.
Yeah.
And it was a fire victim, but it was there. And this is what it is today.
Amazing. I like that cross-country seat on there.
Factory. That's a 75Z seat foam. See, this thing was built out of leftover 75Z parts.
Really? Yeah.
And this is a sled that Edgar Heaton solely designed and developed. Because the gas tank underneath here is a 75Z tank, the cradle, the whole 9 yards.
I'm gonna come around. I like the
Turf
external.
Tiger skis.
Interesting. Look.
And it's powered by a 10-horse Briggs & Stratton.
You know, that almost reminds me of the rider forward sleds now. You know, with the frame.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
with everything
like
forward.
a primitive version of that. Because you're sitting a lot more forward on it.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. And that's almost like a motorcycle windshield. The way that's.
It is. And in the brochures, they've shown this both ways, with and without a windshield. If you didn't have the windshield, they put a 75Z foam pad there.
Sure. This is amazing.
Now, originally,
Yeah, go ahead.
the track was plastic and segmented. It was pinned.
Yeah.
Like an early old Olympic track you could buy like in an aftermarket catalog.
Yeah.
Well, which would have been fine, but on the suspension, they never used any kind of plastic slide. It was just steel on plastic. Well, and it would actually cut the track in half.
Yeah, wear a groove so deep that it just splits it, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So at the time, me and Dad went up to Hooden's, which is in Barneveld, just down the road here. And we took a track from I believe it was a 91 Cougar. Put it on the table saw, cut 1.5 inches off each side, figured out the length, then laced the track together, you know, like an old New Holland Ballard belt.
Yeah.
And that's the track.
That's amazing. What's the length of this track?
Poof, short.
I bet, yeah.
Shorter than a lynx.
Wow.
Exactly. And if you come here quick, Mike, this,
Yeah.
because there was so much to this. These panels right here, from end to end, and under here, we had fabricated.
Yeah.
Because the suspension was a flop where it bolted here, and it would freeze, and then when you rode it, you ripped holes in the tunnel.
So nothing's giving it, so it's
So
taking it
nothing
out on
would
the tunnel.
flex, exactly.
Yeah.
So we had all this aluminum fabricated.
Nice.
So this was a 5-year project.
Yeah, I believe it.
But it's a 1-year wonder. It's actually a
Good.
history piece.
Yeah. Trying to get all the angles here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an incredible sled. I've only seen pictures of these. I don't think I've ever seen one in person.
I've never seen another one in person. And if, in the hood, if you notice, that's factory two-tone, flat black down the middle.
Yes, yeah.
That's all legit. And to change the belt, because that's a jack shaft. I don't know if you noticed that.
I noticed that.
Right here, I should have brought the literature because I have it at home. It's about 1.5 hours to pull the jack shaft apart to change the belt.
Really?
Because it has to come out of there.
So it's a real project
And
to change that
everything
belt.
comes out this way.
Interesting.
It's a real,
He said he thinks so.
it's a poor system,
Sure.
to say the least.
Now, being more or less a prototype, is that something they thought maybe they'd address later?
That's a good
If
question.
it was received by the public?
Yeah, I would hope so, because
They wanted to get the concept out as quick as they could.
exactly. And the other thing is here, this secondary clutch and that cam and the shivs, that's all 1-year wonder specific to this sled.
Wow.
The muffler, it's just,
Yeah.
it's a freak is what it is.
Yeah.
Good. And then this dash assembly here, you wouldn't have even recognized it as a dash because this is where it all got burned by the fire.
Okay.
And we just reformed all that with a heat gun, and it was about 2 hours to reconstruct that dash.
Wow. But it's the dash that was with it.
But yes, that is.
So you were able to. That's amazing. You were able to salvage that.
Yep.
That's
We
impressive.
salvaged everything pretty much because we had to.
Yeah. That's amazing. Very, very cool.
Thank you.
A lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Years.
Seriously. And this is one of yours as well?
Yep, this is the last one. This is a true blue 69 boss cap.
I like the J-Lo a go-go. That's cool.
It was a factory cross-country racer with the 3 gas tanks, 396 J-Lo, and it's piped.
Yeah. Let's come around. Oh, look at that, yeah.
It's all motor.
Yeah, wow.
And this was actually raced in 1969 by Corky Fisher, who has since passed away.
Wow, yeah.
And he was from Holland, New York.
Where's all the Johnsons?
That's a good question.
I only saw one.
There's a few.
I got one.
You got one of them?
Saw one for sale in town.
Yeah, they're with the sleigh.
Yeah. And
And the other,
this is the feed from the 3 tanks. You can
Yep.
switch between the tanks.
yep, that's just the valving to control flow to the tank.
So once you hear a sputter, you switch.
You got it. And then
Nice.
right here, see, this is the simple stuff that made this unique. In 70, they used an aluminum pin down through these handles.
Yeah.
But in 69, with race, was plastic, and these were molded dowels. So these levers would snap off there. But this one was recalled because in 69, these levers were chrome. And after doing this all day, it would shear the tits off.
Yeah.
And then you were done.
Wow.
And the other thing, right here, because these hoods, people are repopping now, okay? And the ones of these that were not cross-country raced never had headlights. It was just a wide-open, big-mouth grill.
Yeah, yeah.
If you notice all that fiberglass webbing, that's all factory. That came out of a mold. And then the other, that hold this grill in, those are studs molded into the hood as well.
Wow, and that receives the screws.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this hood, I've never seen another hood like this.
That is cool.
And nobody's added onto it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's all legit.
That's amazing. Very cool.
And when you race, of course, you have to.
Oh yes, the
Fatter seat
sheet.
back.
Yep, yep. Puts you closer.
Yeah. So you get high up on the wheel. And that grill.
Yeah, you're right. Usually that's the big mouth. Yeah.
There was supposed to be a grill, but I have no idea what it's supposed to look like. But what this is, I found a company in California.
Yeah.
Because I'm a 3rd-gen Camaro nut.
Sure.
And those Camaros had that grill in the lower louver in the middle. And I'm looking at that on the internet, and it was like $30. I says, I'll try it.
Yeah.
So brought her home, then we just cut those angles out and mounted her in there, and I says, good enough.
That's cool.
Cool.
That is very
So
clever.
it's a built aluminum grill for like a, I don't know, 88 IROC.
That's amazing. That's very clever. That's really innovative.
Yeah,
You got to get innovative to have a solution for that.
Absolutely.
That's cool. Very, very cool. Quite a collection of
Correct
cats.
blue, low windshield.
Yeah, with that tint.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, well, I appreciate you showing these to me.
Absolutely. Thank
Yeah,
you,
really
man. It
good
was
to meet you.
awesome. Hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed it. Got a little
Definitely.
education along the way.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's awesome stuff I'd either never seen or heard from before, or heard of before, I should say. Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity. It's
Yeah.
simple things in life.
Yeah, we'll have to stay in touch because I do the weekly podcast over the winter months. You know, if you ever want to come on live, you know, because it's a show and tell podcast, so it's a chance for people to you can come on live with their cell phone and just walk around
Just
their
talk
side.
and walk around. And
Yeah, just like we did now, but like from your house. You know, if you've got them in a barn or a garage or something.
Buddy. There's I'm trying to think. There's over 150 Arctic Cats,
Really?
and there's 30 of them that are this caliber original restored.
Yeah, I'd like to take a look at that.
There is. See, I started this in high school. I graduated in 2002, so 2000. And my father and his brother grew up on old 69 Panther with a 309 Kohler. And Dad's like, what are you doing with that sled? He's like, nothing. You want it, take it. And so all through high school, I devoted my entire time to that old cat.
Yeah.
And I restored it. I mean, now it looks like crap because it was the first one I did, but that is what has created this onslaught of
That's what
cat
started
fetish.
these. Yeah.
And this is kind of funny if you want to put this in there.
Sure. I'll put you
I'll
on
never
camera.
forget it. I finished the sled just like a couple days before graduation.
Yeah.
and there was a camera sitting on the bar. Think nothing of it, you know, just took the camera, went out, took a bunch of snapshots, threw it back on the counter. Well, later that night, it was graduation. Mom took the camera to graduation, get 2 pictures of me graduating.
Oh.
And there was, I don't know, 18 of the sled. Whoops. Whoops.
That's hilarious.
It took a little more enjoyment.
It's funny now to talk
sleds.
about it, but at the time it probably wasn't
Oh no,
so funny.
there was a heated moment.
Yes. Very cool.
And then I started, and Dad's like, "Hey, this is cool." So now it's a father-son hobby.
That's cool. Very
So
cool.
it's something to do together and try not to choke each other.
Yeah.
And Dad does the buffing, the polishing,
Yeah.
the painting other than the hood, and I do all the mechanical technical. I'm the engine guy, the clutch guy, tuner.
Yeah.
So like I said, every one of these I know I can go down and go boom, 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 boom.
Intimately familiar. Yeah. And they'll start right up.
They'll start, they'll idle.
Yeah. That's cool. But yeah, my contact information is on there.
Well, I will
stay in touch with
definitely
me.
be in touch with you.
And I'd love to have you on live sometime. Yeah, because I started up live again in October.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I will.
Cool deal.
This is cool.
Yeah, it's really good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you, Mike. Thank
Cool
you.
deal. And thank you,
I figured you.
Glenn, for setting this up. This is
You're welcome.
this is wonderful.
So, how many other people have you
Interview, tons.
Oh, have
I
you?
don't count, but
You
it's
just
quite a
keep
few.
going?
Yeah, so I go for an hour or so and I take a break. And
Yeah.
but I was in the big building there and I didn't even get all of that.
No.
So I was,
We appreciate what
What
you
is?
do.
Oh, nice.
oh, my pleasure, man.
What we got here.
You did
Yeah, happy to. It's I
got
live
him,
for
you
it.
got
you know?
me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because I've always been an AV nerd, and I like vintage snowmobiles. So,
Yeah.
you know, like remember the Reese's Pieces, Reese's commercials with your peanut butter?
the chocolate.
Yeah, that's the chocolate and the peanut butter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Cool
I
deal.
figured he's got some nice stuff, and that was a good interview.
Yeah, that was awesome. Well, cool. Thanks again. I'm going to walk around a little bit, but yeah, appreciate it, man. Good stuff. Cool deal. Well, how fun was that? So we're going to look at a few more sleds here. 79 Enticer. Steve Frigo. How does he spell that? Yeah, Frigo. Steve Frigo. Looks like he's won some trophies with it. Got some more cats here. Kyle Wilkins. 70 Panther. Very cool. 90 Wildcat. How's it going?
How you doing?
Good. Are these yours?
No, the Yamaha is over there.
Oh, nice. You feel like talking that up?
Huh?
You feel like talking that up? We're live on Facebook.
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, this is I do a podcast on Facebook and YouTube. And we're live right now on Facebook.
And I built that from just a pile of crap, tunnel years ago, and my little brother and I said, hey, wouldn't it look cool if you put struts in an Enticer? And here we are 11 years later. That's what I've come up with,
Yeah. Get it close. Can we go in closer?
Absolutely.
I'll come around this side. So, yeah, so trying to make it more like an Exciter.
Well,
Are they Exciter struts or are they homemade?
They're
Or?
off of the VMAX XT. They were
Okay.
blue, they were the blue sleds in '96 that came out.
Yeah.
Those came off of that. And it's inside of it.
Yeah.
It's all equipped with a Phaser engine, a VMAX driveline. We got the original Yamaha Enticer toolkit in there. The bender pipe in there that's been altered to fit.
Yeah.
I got hydraulic brakes off of a VMAX, so I had to do a lot of machining work to adapt that to it. And it was hard to get all that into the little body.
That's tight.
You
Yeah.
you got a little boo-boo here, but
Sure.
I'll come up with a fix for that later.
Yeah, that's cool.
And this stuff is all custom made here. The running boards are off an Arctic Cat. I did a tunnel extension, which was actually a piece of tunnel off of an Enticer that I cut. Just rolled it open a little bit to fit on there.
Yeah.
And used a jig and a table saw to cut all the aluminum stuff and put the longer skid and track underneath of it there. I had to do all kinds of tunnel work, belly pan work under there to make all the side panels allow the struts
yes,
to come
yeah.
out of there.
Sure.
And there's a lot of sheet metal work there.
What's the length of the track now?
It's a 136.
Yeah, sweet.
And everything, unless it was something I had to get custom machined, is a Yamaha part, except for the running boards.
Sure.
And if you get to the other side, you can see I had to do this crazy pulley thing for the recoil rope. They seem to have a different here. I got a series of pulleys in there to get the recoil rope.
Oh, yes, get that line
To
up.
get that out of there. And those are all Yamaha parts. All different models and stuff.
Very cool.
the salvage yard, the sticker on the back there, it was over by us, so I had a lot of access to a lot of different sleds to try to find the particular piece
Yeah.
to make it work.
That's really impressive. You just got to make sure Enticer Larry doesn't get his hands on that.
I know.
Oh, here we go.
This is some crazy guy in a 250 right there.
Yeah.
The ground is way down here. There's actually a video of that somewhere. You can find that.
That's amazing.
It's nuts. It's just such a funny picture.
I bet Enticer Larry would be impressed with that. You just don't want to have him on it.
No, he's not going to jump the big jump with it.
No. That is really nice, man. Thank you. And it's Steve Frigo, is that how that's pronounced?
That's pronounced right there. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, yeah, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Cool. Yeah, great to meet you.
I'm the guy over there on the corner with the other big VMAX 4 Yamaha. He's in the same class that I'm in. And there was an empty space over there, and I didn't know he was in the same class as I. And the guys unloaded. They said, like, put it right here. I'm like, I think I want to be in location sometimes.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, hey, is what it is.
Sure.
So these guys put on a snow show last year up in Turin by Loudville area, and I got a second place there with this. It was a little different. I had silver screws and things like that all over, and I didn't have the speedometer tacking it yet. My cousin goes, you got to put the black screws in, just little things like that.
Yeah.
So I've been working on it and doing those little things. And the guy that took first was a Polaris XLT that he chopped the hood down, and he was a auto body work guy for a dealership, so he was good with that, cutting that stuff up.
Fab and stuff.
But he didn't really do much more than that to it, And it looked good. I'm not saying it didn't look good,
Sure.
But I got thousands of hours in this thing, and I just value the effort that goes into something that's called a custom.
It's truly unique, yeah. That is cool. Well, cool. Well, yeah, I appreciate that, Steve.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you as well. That's very nice. Cool deal.
We were wondering who owned the sled because we were checking things out and we see
Cool. All right, so let's go up this side here. And my girlfriend was just trying to call me. I don't know what that's about. I don't dare try to take a call while I'm doing this. Okay, she just texted me. Alright, so I'm not going to go too much longer. She needs me to go back over there, but I want to check these out. I want to see if this gentleman owns these sleds. Are these yours? I'm sorry to interrupt. Any interest in talking these up? We're live on Facebook. Yeah, just kind of, like my name is, and this is my, and like you're telling a friend about it,
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, put you on. Is your name Vance? Or?
Vance.
Cool. Yeah.
My name's Vance Garrett, and I'm from Fort Plain, New York, and kind of a childhood thing, dream. My father and I both had one of these when I was 14.
Nice.
And my second sled when I was 15, 16, I had an SS300.
Yeah.
And I just kept doing there, and probably about 20 years ago, I got in and restored and just trying to replace some memories. And
Yeah.
my father, an old boss that I worked with, he had a 70 in my teenage years. Just here we are.
Very cool. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because it's all about the memories for me too. While I do all this video stuff.
And I do have another one, a 72, that I ride vintage rides.
Yeah.
It's not restored, but I ride that on vintage rides. And a couple of Skidoo Olympics, and I ride on vintage rides.
Yeah.
And still enjoy it.
Nice. I like the hat and the shirt to match too. That's a nice touch.
I got a different one I'll wear tomorrow, a green one.
Nice. Very cool. And then the RTX, is that yours too?
Yes, the RTX is right also.
Nice. With 73, right? Yeah.
73.
Very nice. Anything about that, or go ahead?
72, they come out with this body style, and 73, they came out with the RTX. And the original RTX in 70, 71 was basically a racer, but then they come out with this streamlined look, and they started calling this the RTX. And,
Yeah, that was a sharp-looking sled.
Yeah, it was, they was kind of ahead of their time, but it's too bad that the companies couldn't stay with what they were doing. And there was a lot of companies that went in business and went out. Ski World survived 10 years or so. I just do it for the hobby and for memories.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. It was nice to meet you, Vance.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, did I give you one of these? This is some information about my podcast I do.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Cool deal. All right, so I'm just going to go a few minutes here because my girlfriend wants me to go back over there. We'll take a look at these cats real quick and then go down the center aisle. And then we'll wrap up this segment, but I'll be going live again in a little while. Wow, look at that. How you doing? No, no. Are these yours?
Yeah.
Do you feel like talking them up? We're live on Facebook right now. I do a podcast. Oh, big trouble. Yeah, FBI is going to be here in a minute. No.
We're from Boston, and we brought these up to display here at the show.
Nice, yeah. So it's this, and this?
No, this is just a neighbor of ours here.
Okay, yeah.
These are ours and these are his, yeah.
Very nice. TNT 399. That's what, it's 70? 69, yeah? Very nice. And then, yeah, this is cool. Very cool. Well, yeah, thank you so much. Please do, yeah. Nice to meet you both. Hi.
That's probably part of it. Really? Wow. You want to go up there? You know what, Paul? You gave it 5 600 for it. Really?
I got an original seat cover for it.
What do you got to get for it?
I don't know. Give me 400.
How about 100? You just gave it to me a minute ago.
Very cool. Well, I'm going to go down the center aisle here, and then I'm going to have to wrap up this segment of the podcast. But 73 Panther, good memories of those. Montgomery Ward. Excuse me, go ahead. Sorry. Sure.
I don't know. It might be, yeah.
We got this pink Scorpion we were looking at earlier. Sorry, I'm going to cut out front if I could. Got a stretch motorski here. Gilson, another motorski. Looks like a Nuvik maybe. Very cool. All right, well, I have to get back. How's it going, man? Well, that's the slow jet you were telling me about, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, these are the two I brought.
Nice, yeah.
How's it been going?
Good, good. My girlfriend wants me to go back, but she says she has to use the bathroom. But do you feel like talking these up like real quick? Or?
Yeah.
All right.
I just want to be a part of the show.
Sure.
So I just drugged the two that were the closest in the garage to get out.
Yeah.
Without having to contact my chiropractor.
Sure. Is this what, a 76 Nuvik?
7.
7, yeah.
Yeah, that was the one I was going to go to the scrapyard.
Okay.
I told you about. The guy was going to take it to the dump Monday. So I drove down Sunday morning, down by like Allentown, listened to the Brown Steelers game. Loaded it and came right back. So it was about a 10-hour day on the road. And it's not really that desirable, but I just couldn't see that thing going to the dump.
Yeah. It's an authentic example. It's a survivor from the day.
Yeah, and all the decals on it. I don't know what the deal is with that. So it looks like some kid had it.
Sure. The Hot Wheels, yeah.
Somebody must have worked at a gas station or something.
Sure. And then this is Gilson here?
Yeah, I got that off of a buddy of mine. He's from Alpena. But then the guy who fixed it up, Kevin, he did all the work for it. It runs.
Really?
I take it out. I ride it all the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool deal.
Especially when there's a lot of the young kids on the trails.
Yeah.
Garden tractor coming down the trail.
Do some double and triple takes on that. Cool deal.
So I just grabbed these two and came out here.
Yeah.
It was about an 8-hour drive.
Yeah. And it's Tony, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool deal. Cool deal.
Yeah, it's good times.
Cool, yeah.
A lot of good looking history. Some good sleds, man. Good looking machines, man.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, I do have to get back there. I apologize, but she wants me to come back. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate
keep it rolling.
Yes.
All right, man.
Cool. Thanks, man.
I'll have to get on Facebook later and check that out.
Please do. Yeah. Cool deal. All right, Tony. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I do have to. Oh, I got to look at that 72 Cheetah 440. And is this a Whippet? No. Rolleiflex. Okay. MCAT Express. We had one just like this when I was a kid. Excuse me, gentlemen. Yeah, I just got to take a look at this Cheetah and then I got to get back there. Yeah, we had one just like this when I was a kid. The only difference was electric start. That is amazing. Well, cool. I've got to cut this segment short. Oh, here's where those signs are. Cut this segment short, he said, with the best of intentions. Oh, I got that flying A. Wow. Little cat sign, cat flag back there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back here and check this stuff out. Yes. I love that. 85 bucks. All right, well, I'm going to cut this segment of the podcast short, but we will catch up with you in a little while. Keep an eye on this. Hi there. Keep an eye on this Facebook page, and I'll be coming back to you in a little while. Thank you so much. We'll catch you on the other side. Focus. Hello, friends. We are at the 19th Green Motel. Let me hold it the other way so you can see it without the shadow. The 19th Green Motel in Old Forge, New York. This is where we've been staying for the VSCA National Vintage Snowmobile Club national event, Vintage Snowmobile Show Extraordinaire. We've been having an amazing time, and just as amazing as the amazing time at the show has been our amazing experience here at the 19th Green Motel right on Route 28. Why aren't we focusing? There we go. I think because I went from the business card to the sign, I've had trouble focusing. But yeah, it's a really nice motel, family owned, wonderful family. Kevin and Sharon are amazing. The room was amazing, the motel is amazing. They've got a heated pool. Everything's all modern and up to date, very well maintained, really nice room. Just could not ask for a better lodging experience. And just really great people that own it and run it, and they do a great job of it. It's right here on Route 28. Now this is also something to consider if you're thinking about a winter snowmobile destination. They are right on the snowmobile trail, right in the heart of snowmobile country. Old Forge is a huge snowmobile destination, and it's a wonderful destination for that. They're close to everything just down the road. If you can see off in the distance where I'm pointing, there's a gas station and a store, food in there, everything you need, and go a little ways down the road further and there's restaurants and everything you could want. Also, it's a great summer destination. There's kayaking and hiking and mountain biking, and there's a big water park down the road. All kinds of things here in the summer to do. But let me get a better angle. There's some huge pine trees. Wow. But yeah, 19th Green Motel. Ask for it by name. It comes up easy on any kind of Google search, the 19th Green Motel. A lot of snowmobilers were staying here for the VSCA National Vintage Snowmobile Show. This place was jammed to the gills, and we're all having a great time both here and at the show. So yeah, I encourage you, if you're thinking about lodging in Old Forge, New York, this is the place. I'm going to pop that business card on the screen one more time. Give them a call. Numbers on the screen. Kevin and Sharon are the owners. Really, really nice people. So yeah, we're going to go over now to the Vintage Snowmobile Show, the VSCA National Vintage Snowmobile Show. We're going to walk around a little bit more, and then they're going to have the awards ceremony at noon, and then it's going to be the big wind down as everyone's packing up their sleds. And it's been an incredible experience, and it will be today as well at the awards ceremony. I can't wait to see who the winners are. So yeah, thanks so much, and keep an eye out on this Facebook page around noon for that award ceremony. Catch you on the other side. Hello everyone, this is Rob and Mike. How you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing good. Mike, yourself?
Very well. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Now today we're going to be talking about AMSOIL, and in a few moments we're going to show you how you can get the deepest discounts, free shipping, and free gifts when you order your AMSOIL products through us. But first, I'm going to ask Rob to give you a quick description of what AMSOIL is and why you should consider using AMSOIL products in your motorized vehicles.
Thanks, Mike. AMSOIL is 100% synthetic oil. Everybody uses AMSOIL for a different reason. Some people like the benefits that AMSOIL is warranted for 25,000 miles or 1 year. The reason we can do that is because AMSOIL doesn't oxidize. It doesn't form the usual carbons, gums, sludges like petroleum oils do. That's why we can keep it in the engines longer. Petroleum oils never do wear out. They oxidize themselves. That's why they have to be changed at 3,000 kilometers. And AMSOIL likes the benefit that you only have to change the oil once a year. That saves some money. Some of the people like the benefit of AMSOIL is it's a slipperier type lube. By having a slipperier type lube, it cuts down friction and drag. By less friction and drag, engines run 20 to 50 degrees cooler, better gas mileage. Now, AMSOIL says 25% more protection than the industry requires is in the AMSOIL bottles. My average customer gets about 10% increase in gas mileage. That's a big savings.
Yeah.
And by cutting down friction and drag, for every 10 degrees you cut down the friction and drag, doubles the life of the engine. So by having the engine run cooler, it makes it last longer. Some people like the benefit of the range of the Amsoil. Amsoil's flash point is 425 degrees, and it pours at 50 below zero. Wow. If you ever try petroleum oil when it's 10 below, it turns to honey. And in the summertime, petroleum oil thins out, and once it thins out, that's when it starts breaking down. So Amsoil's an all-season oil, can give you better gas mileage, longer engine life, less maintenance. It ends up being cheaper over a year's time running Amsoil than it is petroleum oils.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And Amsoil is available for pretty much any motorized vehicle, anything from lawn equipment, cars, trucks, boats, ATVs, motorcycles, snowmobiles.
Yep. And a lot of people phone me up and say, well, what's the benefit of our gear loop? Exactly what I told you about the engine oil. It pours in cold weather, it runs cooler, makes the equipment last longer. And they say, well, what's the benefit of the small engine? Same thing. Makes the engine run cooler, last longer, better performance. So it saves on all the applications that Amsoil has available.
Wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, let's talk now. Hopefully this has convinced people to think about maybe joining us in the Amsoil experience. Let's talk about some of the discounts and free shipping and how that all happens. I'm going to pop a graphic on the screen. And yeah, by all means, if you want to talk people through how this preferred customer program works.
Amsoil has a number of different programs. One of our main ones is a catalog customer, where somebody can order directly out of our catalog. If they order out of the catalog, they order $100 worth, Amsoil will ship it right to their house. But our best program is our preferred customer. For only $10 for 6 months, you become a preferred customer, you save 25% on all the product. You order $100 worth, they're going to give you free shipping. You don't have to order a whole case. You can mix and match. Say you want 4 bottles of small engine, 7 bottles of 5W30, and a couple of gear loops. You can mix and match. You can order 1 bottle at a time if you want. There's no minimums, no maximums. By being a preferred customer, you save over 25% on all the products you're going to buy. Amsoil sends you extra gifts, a $5 gift certificate on your birthday, $5 when you renew your account, and stuff like that. So it's a good way to save on some of the products you want to buy.
For sure. Yeah, it's an incredible value. And this is the deepest level of discount that anyone can get when ordering Amsoil. Is that correct?
It is.
Wonderful. So let's take people through the step-by-step experience of placing an Amsoil order. Then that would include signing up for the preferred customer preferred customer program, so they can receive those deepest levels of discount. So let's go to the website. This is what the website's going to look like. These are some screenshots. Once you go to amsoil.com, there's a link in the description, or you can just type that into a browser, amsoil.com. This is the page you land on. At the upper corner of the page there, you see how I've circled in red. That is the link to click, the Join Now link. That will take you to the Preferred Customer Program page, where you can take advantage of all of these discounts and free shipping and everything that we've just been talking about. This is what that page looks like. In the lower right, you're going to click Join Now. This will pop up. You select the duration you'd like, whether it's 6 months or 12 months, and click Add to Cart. Now, once this pop-up goes away, you'll be back on the main page. And the upper left, you'll see where I've got that red arrow. It says Shop. Now you can start shopping for products, and on your very first order, you're going to get these discounts and the free shipping as long as it's over $100. You'll get all of these benefits right away. So once you click Shop, it's going to take you to the product page. There's different types of oils, lubricants, so on and so forth. For the benefit of this exercise we're doing now, I'm just going to click motor oil. It shows different types of motor oil. Let's click gasoline. Now this takes us to an item. It's their synthetic motor oil. And you can see the item there, and there's choices for different viscosities. But take a look at the price. Let's take a closer look. Let's zoom in. But if you've joined the preferred customer program first, you're going to automatically get the deepest levels of discount. That's what we're looking at here. You're saving $3.80 on that quart of oil. Instead of paying $16.29, you're now paying $12.49 for that quart of oil. That is the deepest level of discount you can possibly get. And then you just add the quantity that you'd like. You select any other items that you're thinking about, add them to the cart. And once you click Add to Cart for the final time, you're going to see this come up at the top of the screen. It's going to show your items and your the total that you're at so far. Pardon me. And then you just click View Cart in the upper right, and that'll take you to your cart. Take a close look here at the upper right. That blue box shows that you're getting free shipping. You're eligible for free shipping on this order because it's over $100. That little yellow box shows that you've got the preferred customer membership on your order that gives you the deepest levels of discounts for the next 6 to 12 months. And then below that, you've got the items that have been selected. For the exercise here, I selected 9 quarts of the Signature Series, but that brings us up over $100 for the free shipping. We're saving $34.20. And if you're ready to finish, you click Checkout Now, and that takes you to this screen here. If you haven't signed up with an Amsoil account at this point, just click in the lower right to create an account, create a new account. It's going to ask you for some basic information, name and those types of things. Now let's take a closer look. You'll see this gray shaded box. This is a very important box. This is going to ask you if someone has referred you to Amsoil. And if so, please enter my name. My name is Mike LaPierre. It's spelled right there on the screen for the correct spelling. And also the referral number, 304-555-94. That's how you make sure that Rob and I get credit for this. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I have signed up for AMSOIL under Rob. So when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. So if you enjoy these podcasts that we're doing, this is a wonderful way to support the podcast, because when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. And the commissions I make go directly toward offsetting the cost of doing these podcasts. So I thank you in advance for that, for using my referral number. I very much appreciate it. And once you've done that, you just go into the next screen to enter your payment information, and you're done. Now, once you've placed your order that's over $100, and that order includes your AMSOIL Preferred Customer Program, you are now eligible to get a free DVD from myself. Now, this is going to be either a muscle car DVD or a vintage snowmobile DVD. Use the email address on the screen, wkspodcasts@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know which DVD you would like me to send you, the muscle car or the vintage snowmobile DVD, and I'll get that right out to you. As you're typing in that email, in the subject line, be sure and type in capital letters "free DVD requests," so it stands out as I'm checking my email, and we'll get that right out to you. So I guess the last thing, Rob, that we wanted to talk about is if someone is considering AMSOIL as a business opportunity.
Yes. If anybody has a retail or a commercial account and they would like to buy directly from AMSOIL, just send Mike a line. He'll show you how to set up, and you can buy directly from AMSOIL. But if you are interested in starting your own part-time business, a part-time business that can grow into a full-time income, Mike and I will show you the AMSOIL marketing plan. AMSOIL has a large selection of products that cover almost every application. So it doesn't matter if you're into snowmobile, boating, or ATVing, or hot rods, we have an oil for every application. It's a fun type business that I really enjoy doing. Where else can I go and have fun and make money doing it? And Mike and I are here to help you all the way along. If you need any help on how to promote or to find new accounts, we're here to help you.
For sure. So when you sign up under that number, this 304-555-94, you're getting Rob and I as a team. Now, Rob has been doing AMSOIL for 40 years. Can you believe that? 40 years. So he knows every aspect of this business, and he knows all of the ins and outs of the products. So he'll be able to help you with any kind of product questions or any kind of questions to show you the different business models that you can do with AMSOIL. And then the other thing that you get when you sign up under me is I've got a strong background in social media. So if you need some coaching on how to generate AMSOIL leads using Facebook and YouTube, I'm happy to coach you with that when you sign up under Rob and I. You get both of us as a team to help you, to coach you, to support you, whatever you need to get you off and running with this business and having fun with it. Like Rob said, it's an enormous amount of fun. If you're like Rob and I and you enjoy going to any kind of boat shows, car shows, motorcycle shows, snowmobile shows, anything with a motor, you like going to those shows, those events, those races, this is a great way to turn that into a income opportunity for you.
Yes. And just by wearing my AMSOIL hat at one of these events, people come up and ask me about AMSOIL. People don't know where to buy it, and I'm there to help them, show them where they can buy the products.
Perfect. Well, cool. Well, this is great. Any final thoughts, Rob, before we wrap it up?
AMSOIL's a fun business. AMSOIL's been around since 1968. It was the first synthetic oil to be AI approved.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And that's very early in the game, too, isn't it?
Yes.
For sure. Well, good. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for viewing. Hopefully, we've gotten you excited as we are about the AMSOIL products. We'd love it if you could join us either as someone who uses the AMSOIL products or to join the AMSOIL team as a business opportunity. And we thank you so much for viewing. Have a great day.
You have a good day.